Get ready for a news blast that's hotter than a supernova and faster than a speeding bullet. The world of entertainment, sports, and culture is always on the move, and here at Tom's Spotlight, we're your ultimate pit stop for the absolute must-know updates. Forget everything you thought you knew, because today we're diving headfirst into stories that are shaking things up and dominating the conversation. From unexpected comeback hits to the latest buzz around your favorite stars, you won't want to miss a single second. This is the pulse of what's happening now, and we've got the inside track. Are you ready to be informed, entertained, and completely blown away? Let's go. First up, a film that took a surprising turn, defying expectations and critics alike to become a massive streaming sensation. We're talking about a fantasy flick with a pedigree that includes a certain Game of Thrones author, a blockbuster director, and a star-studded cast. It stumbled out of the gate in theaters, but on streaming, it's an absolute phenomenon, especially across the pond. What's the secret sauce behind this cinematic comeback? We're breaking down the surprising journey of this genre-bending hit. Then, we're shifting gears to talk about a bona fide Hollywood powerhouse, a man who's conquered wrestling rings and cinematic universes alike. We're diving deep into the net worth and career trajectory of a true icon. From his early days to his massive blockbuster roles, we're exploring how this multi-talented star built his empire and what his financial status looks like in 2025. Get ready for the full financial breakdown of a legend. But the story doesn't stop there. We're staying with our favorite muscle-bound movie star as new whispers emerge about his personal life. Are these just friendly encounters, or is there something more brewing? We've got the inside scoop on a recent public appearance that has fans buzzing and speculating. What does this mean for one of Hollywood's most recognizable faces? We're unpacking the latest relationship rumors. And finally, we're keeping the momentum going with another look at a prominent figure in the entertainment world. This time, we're focusing on a rising star who's already making massive waves across major franchises. From animated adventures to blockbuster films, this actress is quickly becoming a household name. We're exploring her impressive career milestones and what the future holds for this incredibly talented individual. Stay locked in, because you're about to get the full picture on all these incredible stories and more. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Tom's Spotlight, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let's get into it. From flop to phenomenon, the unlikely streaming hit. When a fantasy film, based on the acclaimed work of George R.R. Martin, the mastermind behind Game of Thrones, hit theaters, the reception was far from magical. Titled In the Lost Lands, this cinematic venture, helmed by director Paul W.S. Anderson and boasting a formidable cast including Mila Jovovich and Dave Bautista, was met with a barrage of critical pans upon its March 2025 release. This lukewarm critical reception, coupled with a decidedly middling box office performance, seemed to seal its fate as a forgettable flick. However, the narrative took a dramatic turn when In the Lost Lands transitioned from the big screen to the digital realm, landing on streaming platforms like Netflix, Prime Video, iTunes, and Rakuten. Suddenly, this once-maligned movie transformed into a bona fide streaming sensation, capturing audiences' attention and topping charts, particularly in the UK and Ireland. This dramatic resurgence begs the question: what propelled this film from critical disappointment to a streaming darling? The film's ambitious foundation was built on the allure of a George R.R. Martin story, with Martin himself credited as a screenwriter alongside Konstantin Werner and Paul W.S. Anderson. Anderson, known for his work on films like Shopping and Mortal Kombat, assembled a cast that promised blockbuster appeal. Mila Jovovich, a veteran of The Fifth Element and Resident Evil, and Dave Bautista, celebrated for his roles in Guardians of the Galaxy and Blade Runner 2049, were joined by Arlie Jover, Amara Okrek, and Fraser James. With such a powerful creative and acting lineup, expectations were understandably sky-high, especially among devoted fans of fantasy cinema and the Game of Thrones universe. The plot itself is a compelling draw for fantasy enthusiasts, particularly those with a penchant for dystopian narratives. Set in a desolate, wasteland Earth, the story follows a witch named Grey Alice, portrayed by Jovovich. Acting under the command of the Queen, played by Okrek, Alice seeks out a formidable hunter, Boyce, played by Bautista. their mission: to track down a werewolf and procure its powers for the queen. This dark, intriguing premise certainly had the potential to captivate. Despite these promising elements, the theatrical release was marred by negative reviews. IMDb users awarded it a modest 4.7/10, while Rotten Tomatoes registered a dismal 23% from critics. The financial performance mirrored this critical disdain, with a substantial $55 million budget yielding only $1.9 million domestically and a worldwide gross of $6.2 million. Yet, the film's fortunes shifted dramatically upon its August streaming debut, where it quickly climbed the ranks. Mid-August saw In the Lost Lands enter Netflix's top 10, securing the 2 spot in the UK and Ireland and topping the charts in Poland. It also garnered significant viewership in countries like Brazil, New Zealand, and Venezuela across various platforms. This widespread streaming success suggests a fascinating dynamic. Audiences may be hesitant to invest in theatrical releases when faced with critical negativity, but they are far less inhibited when it comes to exploring content on streaming services. Furthermore, it highlights that George R.R. Martin's name continues to hold considerable sway within the fantasy genre. When combined with a reputable director and a cast of well-known actors, the appeal is undeniable. The film's journey from a theatrical underperformer to a streaming hit underscores the evolving landscape of film consumption and the enduring power of strong source material and star power in the digital age. But what does this streaming success mean for the actors involved, particularly the larger-than-life figure at its center? Next, we're diving into the impressive financial world of that very star, exploring his journey and current net worth. From wrestling rings to Hollywood riches, the Dave Bautista financial empire. In the ever-evolving landscape of entertainment, few transformations are as striking as that of Dave Bautista. Transitioning from the raw intensity of professional wrestling to the dazzling lights of Hollywood, Bautista has carved out a unique and highly successful career. As of 2025, his estimated net worth stands at a formidable $16 million. While perhaps not in the stratospheric stratosphere of some Marvel leading men, this figure represents a remarkable journey of resilience, talent, and shrewd career choices, allowing for a lifestyle far removed from his humble beginnings. This level of financial success affords Bautista the freedom to engage in a variety of pursuits, from investing in his passions to extending generosity to others. Anecdotes, often shared in casual conversations within fitness communities, paint a picture of a man who is not only successful, but also grounded. Stories of him covering tabs for strangers or quietly supporting animal shelters highlight a philanthropic spirit that seems as integral to his persona as his imposing physique. Bautista's career is a testament to his adaptability and multifaceted talent. He has navigated the worlds of professional wrestling, where he achieved superstardom as Batista, action cinema, comedic performances, and even the more intimate space of candid interviews. This ability to reinvent himself, always with a distinctive blend of power and unexpected vulnerability, has kept him relevant and beloved across diverse audiences. His distinctive tattoos and muscular build are iconic, but it's his personality that truly sets him apart. His wrestling career, specifically his time in the WWE, laid the foundation for his global recognition. As the Animal Batista, he was a dominant force, known for his intense ring presence. However, it was his portrayal of Drax the Destroyer in Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy franchise that catapulted him to a new level of international fame. What could have been a one-dimensional character became a fan favorite, thanks to Bautista's unique delivery of dry humor and his surprising emotional depth. Bautista himself has spoken candidly about his relationship with money, acknowledging a certain discomfort with his wealth, especially when contrasted with the struggles of some former wrestling colleagues. He once quipped on a podcast that he was grateful for having bought more books than cars, a statement that reflects a thoughtful perspective on his success and priorities. His early life was far from the glamorous settings often associated with Hollywood stars. Growing up in Washington, D.C., Bautista experienced periods of instability, moving between homes and taking on various jobs from a young age to support himself and his family. His parents worked as a bartender and a hairdresser, and there are accounts of him facing significant hardship, including periods of homelessness and working as a bouncer simply to make ends meet. There's a poignant story from his early wrestling days where, struggling to afford travel expenses, he was given $50 for gas by a more established wrestler. Bautista has emphasized the profound impact of this act of kindness, stating that the $50 meant more to him than any subsequent movie paycheck. This deep sense of gratitude permeates his interactions, whether he's engaging with fans or supporting causes close to his heart, like animal rescue organizations. While his professional life has been a remarkable success story, fans are increasingly curious about his personal life and recent connections. Now, let's delve into the latest rumors surrounding his personal relationships and a particular co-star. Hollywood powerhouse, Dave Bautista's net worth and career trajectory. In 2025, Dave Bautista stands as a prominent figure in Hollywood, a testament to a career that has seen him transcend the boundaries of professional wrestling to become a globally recognized actor. His estimated net worth of $16 million reflects not only his success in blockbuster films, but also his journey from challenging beginnings to a position of significant financial stability and influence within the entertainment industry. This financial standing allows Bautista considerable flexibility, enabling him to pursue projects that resonate with him and to engage in philanthropic activities. His generosity is often highlighted through anecdotes, suggesting a character defined by more than just his on-screen persona. Stories of him assisting strangers or contributing to animal welfare paint a picture of a man who remembers his roots and values giving back. Bautista's career path is marked by a remarkable ability to adapt and excel across different domains. From his dominant presence in the WWE as Batista to his nuanced performances in major film franchises, he has consistently reinvented himself. This versatility has allowed him to connect with a broad audience, earning him acclaim as both a formidable physical presence and a surprisingly adept comedic actor. His role as Drax the Destroyer in Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy series is particularly noteworthy. Bautista brought a unique blend of deadpan humor and unexpected emotional depth to the character, making Drax a fan favorite and a significant contributor to the franchise's success. This role, in particular, showcased his talent for comedic timing and his ability to imbue even outlandish characters with relatable humanity. Bautista has openly discussed his complex relationship with wealth, expressing gratitude for his financial security while acknowledging the struggles faced by many in the wrestling industry. His perspective, often articulated with a touch of self-deprecating humor, reveals a grounded appreciation for his achievements and a commitment to maintaining perspective. His upbringing was far from privileged. Bautista faced significant adversity in his youth, growing up in Washington, D.C., and experiencing periods of homelessness. He worked various jobs from a young age to support his family, developing a strong work ethic and a deep understanding of hardship. These early experiences have clearly shaped his outlook and his approach to his career and personal life. Recalling his early days in professional wrestling, Bautista has shared a story about receiving crucial financial assistance for travel expenses. This act of kindness from a fellow wrestler profoundly impacted him, underscoring the importance of support and gratitude. It's a sentiment he carries forward, evident in his interactions with fans and his dedication to charitable causes. While his professional achievements are widely celebrated, recent developments have sparked considerable interest in his personal life. We're now turning our attention to the latest buzz surrounding a potential new relationship involving the star and a prominent actress he's been linked with. A new leading lady, Dave Bautista and Maria Bakalova spark romance rumors. Recent public appearances and social media interactions have ignited speculation about a potential romance between veteran actor and former WWE superstar Dave Bautista and rising star Maria Bakalova. A photograph shared by Bakalova on Instagram, accompanied by the caption, "A good day. London keeps meeting me with lovely friends," featured an affectionate moment between the two. Bautista's simple yet telling response, a red heart emoji, further fueled the flames of fan speculation, leaving many to wonder if this is a blossoming friendship or the prelude to a romantic relationship. Maria Bakalova, born in Burgas, Bulgaria on June 4, 1996, has rapidly ascended the ranks of Hollywood. Her early dedication to the performing arts, including training in singing, acting, and music from a young age, and her formal study of theater from the age of 12, laid the groundwork for her eventual breakthrough. This dramatic leap into the spotlight occurred in 2020 with her critically acclaimed performance as Tudor Sagdiyev in Borat's subsequent movie film. This role earned her prestigious nominations for an Academy Award, BAFTA, Golden Globe, and Screen Actors Guild Award, a remarkable achievement for a relatively new face in the industry. Since her breakout, Bakalova has diversified her acting portfolio, taking on roles across various genres. She portrayed Ivana Trump in the 2024 film The Apprentice and featured in the horror comedy Bodies, 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 2022. Her foray into the world of superhero cinema has also been significant, lending her voice to Cosmo the space dog in Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy Vol. 3, 2023, marking her entry into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Furthermore, she is set to voice characters in the upcoming DC Universe animated project, Creature Commandos, 2024, and The Bad Guys 2, 2025. Her involvement in both major superhero franchises solidifies her status as a sought-after talent in Hollywood. According to Celebrity Net Worth, Maria Bakalova's estimated net worth is approximately $1 million. This figure is primarily derived from her work in both Bulgarian and Hollywood productions, with her Borat performance serving as a significant catalyst for higher-profile opportunities. While she has also earned from her voice roles in popular franchises, her engagement with brand endorsements has been relatively limited thus far. However, given her rapidly growing popularity and increasing visibility, lucrative endorsement deals are anticipated in the near future. Dave Bautista's personal life has previously garnered media attention, and fans are now keenly observing his current connections. Regardless of whether his relationship with Maria Bakalova is romantic or purely platonic, her trajectory in the entertainment industry is undeniable. Bakalova is emerging as a significant talent in her own right, making a substantial impact with her performances and career choices. The unfolding of both her professional and personal life under the public spotlight promises to be a compelling narrative. As we wrap up this segment, it's clear that both Bautista and Bakalova are significant figures in the current entertainment landscape. Stay tuned for more updates as we continue to track the stories that matter most. That's a wrap on another electrifying news cycle. We saw a fantasy film defy the odds to become a streaming smash, delved into Dave Bautista's impressive financial empire, explored the latest relationship buzz surrounding the action star, and highlighted the meteoric rise of Maria Bakalova. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to Tom's Spotlight for all your essential updates, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Let us know in the comments which story you found most fascinating, and follow us on all our social channels for even more exclusive content. We'll see you in the next one.